Hello Leo, this is a spiritual horoscope, so please take what resonates and release the rest. We'll start off with some runes and then clarify with some tarot cards, or oracle cards. Let's see what the energy comes in with. All right, so what does Leo need to know? So you've got Suelu. For the past, you've got Birkenau. You've got Thorisaz, Awaz. And for the future, you've got Manas. Okay, so let's take a look here. This is really positive. Like, Suelu in your current state represents like wholeness. Birkenau represents like growth. Thorisaz is like a gateway. Awaz, is movement, and then you've got Manas, which is all about self. So it's almost like I want to take it like it's going like forward in like horizontally. Like there was, I want to say here, like this one's about growth, but I want to say there was almost like some sort of like breakthrough that like enabled your soul to grow and to learn, and it's brought like a lot of peace right now, because this is what I want to say about Suelu right now, which is about wholeness. Like whatever that happened in the past, and that growth that happened influenced the current state, and it's like it really opened the door, because Thorisaz is all about a gateway. Like it's almost like I want to say like a light switch went off, and you're like everything just started like clicking and making sense, and that energy that's coming in. And you've got Awaz, which is about movement, so it's all progressing in the right direction and going where you were wanting it to. And in the future state, you've got Manas, which is all about self. So like this breakthrough that happened here, and like that switch going off, like really influences the future state. And again, like this happened actually in another horoscope that I just did. Like it's almost like I want to say here there's like a phase 2 that will happen. So you've got like, you'll have to do like the word that just came in is like introspection. That you'll have to like look inward and what you really want to do, and like once you figured that out, it's almost like the cycle starts again. This is really cool. Let's clarify with another set of runes. What does Leo need to know? You've got Fehu, which is about abundance. Isa. Uruz. And one last one. Onsus. So you've got Fehu, which is about abundance. So it's like that breakthrough that happened, that switch went off, things are starting to fall into its place, and like your soul's at peace right now. And this is where the abundance is coming in, because like having peace in your soul and being like content is such a huge thing and such a positive thing. And that's what Fehu's coming in to show. Isa with the patience, what I'd say here is that like things are moving in the right direction, but there will still be those moments that I want to say it's almost like you need to take a time out, like take a break and reevaluate the situation. And then like once it's almost like gotten your bearings, then you can keep moving ahead. But in those moments that you have to like take a break, a time out, look around you, this is where Uruz is coming in to show you like it's all about like strength and perseverance. And it's almost like, I want to say in this case, like it's like counterbalancing each other, like taking that break, looking around, it will give you that chance to like recharge your battery and like give you enough energy to keep going, because you've got that like second cycle that's starting here. And we talked about here like taking that time out, that breather, looking around you, and this is Ansu is what is showing you here. Like Ansu's is about like signs. So if you look around you, it'll, and if your soul is open to seeing those signs, that they're trying to guide you with this journey that you're on, and this forward momentum that you're building up. So if you take that break and that time out, they will show you the right decisions that you need to take and keep that momentum going. Like, I know this is movement, but I really want to like replace it with momentum, because that's really what you're doing here. Let's go to some cards. What does Leo need to know? You've got family, manifestation, empowerment. Sorry, that's making some noise. And you've got transformation. So look at all these cards. Like every single one of them has a full moon. So with the cycles of the moon, like the moon is always changing and stuff, but and look, like with the changes of the moon, I know that it's a full moon, but I think there's 8 cycles, 8 different stages to the moon phases. And look, like throughout that journey, because we talked about like the momentum, like there is that transformation that happens because like here you've got manas, which is all about self. But this is where you need to keep that progress going and moving forward, because look, like it's beautiful what's coming in at the end of it. You've got like, look, it's almost like she's got like a spark, and we talked about like a switch going off, and this is where like you do have the power to make those choices, to keep moving forward. And that's what this is coming in to show. The family, what I want to say here is that like we talked about, taking the break, taking the breather, getting your bearings, and it'll recharge your batteries. And this is what the family's coming in to show. You've got the empowerment, like you've got, like there, actually, we talked about tarot earlier, and there's actually, here, my box is pretty beat up, but the magician here, like he's got all the tools to make the decisions, to create his own reality. And this is what I want to say here, like you've got all the tools to make that transformation, keep that momentum going. And what I want to say too, like with the empowerment, like really believe in yourself that you can achieve this. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.